So what do men who are high earners typically want in a mate?
Well, I said that they want to be respected, that they want to have common goals, share those goals, and kind of build together. And I feel that people of that caliber, men and women,
You need to get back on the light. I can't see you.
oh, I said men in that caliber and women included, myself included, want that. We want to build with someone. We want someone to respect us, to understand that we were created with innate um, qualities that are unique to men and women, and that once we understand our roles and who we are, we can truly.
Who divorced? Who filed for divorce? You or your husband?
I'm sorry.
Who filed for divorce? You or your husband? Huh? Why?
I, because I was building and he was not working, and I couldn't.
Ma'am, what man is it typical for men who are age appropriate to want to get with a woman who's already has a prefabricated family?
It's tough. That's why I'm single.
No, that's not why. That's part of the reason. But the things you just said are the main reason. You're a modern woman. You're talking about goals and partnerships and this and that. That's not what these men want.
They want to be respected.
They want to be respected and admired, but they don't want the stuff you're talking about, building and all that. No, 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 ma'am. These men want cooperation, and you ladies come in and you already have a plan of how it's supposed to be, and it didn't work with your husband or your baby daddies, and it's not going to work now.
Well, just for clarification, all three of my children were from my ex-husband that I divorced because he wasn't working. And you can only be with someone for so long. I can't provide for four children. He was a fourth child. That's not fair.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to What Are You Doing? Got a question tonight that I'm asking. Took a snippet of Kevin Samuel's video, and the question that I'm asking is, why do women leave men when when the man is down? It's often looked at, look down, look pretty bad on a man if he was to leave his woman while she was down. But when women leave men while they're down, why is that? And of course, we always talk about double standards, and I know Kevin Samuels always talk about double standards, but he was questioning this woman, and she was married to her husband for a number of years, over, I'm guessing over 10 years. She says she had divorced him. They had three kids together, and she said he wasn't working. So she didn't say he was a deadbeat. And I will have a link in the description so that way if y'all want to go ahead and look at that in Kevin Samuels video, you can go ahead and look at it and get the whole context. Okay. So I basically was watching it and was just trying to figure out, like, okay, so she didn't say he was a scumbag or anything. He did this, he did that. She started off by saying that she either doubled or tripled her pay in 10 years. Okay, so what? You know? Okay, so what? And I can guarantee you when she went into that marriage, he probably was making more than she was. Now she's making six figures. And man, and look, this is this this is something that I just can't understand. Can't understand. You have three children for this man, and he is down at this point, and you know and look, there's other things I'm sure she didn't say, but she didn't say, like I said earlier, she didn't say he was a bad man or a scumbag. She just said he wasn't working. So why wasn't he working? So of course Kevin Samuels didn't ask her that, but the fact is, you didn't say he was beating on you. You didn't say he was disrespectful. You didn't say some of the things that women like to say reasonings for divorcing someone. So that's why I was just asking this on this video, is because for a man to just leave a woman, especially in a bad situation, and men do it. Um, but now I'm talking about women. So, and I just found this to be crazy that she would divorce him because he wasn't working at the time. And and I don't know. I mean, he could have not been working and just not wanting to work because she was making the six figures. Okay, so yes, that would be wrong if you ask me. That would be wrong for a man to just be laying around and not doing what he do. But she didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say that like that. But when you look at the whole thing, you can't, I just can't understand. And now she's talking about she want a man that's on her level. Like you've been with him for all these years, he was on your level. But of course, so, since you started making more money, now he's not on your level. I mean, I just don't understand it, man. And she been single for 10 years. But let me just say this here, man. I'm asking this question, and I would love for y'all to comment about this because it's horrible for me to hear something like this. So you basically tore up your family because you feel like because you say he wasn't working. And I swear I wish I knew the depth of everything that she was really saying and the reason behind this. The fact is, you put yourself out there saying that you want a man on your, now you're making all this money and you want somebody on your level and you can't find them. No, you can't find them. And listen, look, to be honest with you, you should listen to this whole and watch this whole video when Kevin Samuels was questioning her because I think her motives were because she said she wanted someone that's gonna treat her with respect, which is okay. She wanted someone that's on her level and someone and when Kevin Samuels asked her about the money side, she said she wanted someone that made six figures. Well, hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. Well, when you wasn't making six figures, why didn't you just drop out then? Why didn't you just get out the relationship then? You see, that's what I'm talking about. And now she put herself in a situation where she been single for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and look, man, you know, I'm trying. I'm just trying not to go on the deep end off of this because, like I said, I just feel like for you to do something like that when a man is in a vulnerable situation, you file a divorce. And yes, I don't know the whole details, and y'all don't know the whole details either. And we're not gonna know all the whole details. But the fact is, she left this man and broke her family up because she wants somebody on her level. Basically, she wants somebody who make as much as she do. You know, when Kevin Samuels asked her about the money, she said six figures. Kevin Samuels said, "Okay, well that could be 100,000 on up to 999,000." So she said, well, you know, at least 100,000, I think she said, and so basically, you start making money, and now because your man is not doing that, what are you looking down on him? You had three children for him. You looking down on him, so you kick him out, and I mean you're really breaking a bond between him and his kids. Now let's just say it was three boys. I don't remember exactly what it was, or whether it was one girl and two boys, or three boys, or three girls. I don't know. But even if you had one girl in there, and I think she said her youngest was 16. So she had a son that was 16. So she may have two other kids she'll have two other kids that's older. Uh, are they still in the house or what? But if you have one that's daughter, and and of course, I just feel like this. It was a whole lot of selfishness going on with this lady, and for her and she had this little snarky looking type attitude, and I just feel like, man, women like that, boy, they're so easy to see through. They're so easy to see through. If you're in the house by yourself, and here's the point that I'm trying to make. Okay, you kick him out. Okay, you divorce him. You're in the house now. Now it's you and your three kids. and you're paying all the bills right now. You paying all the bills by yourself. Now, I don't know, you may be getting something from him. I mean, but the value point that you're missing, lady, the value point, and ladies, the value point that y'all would be missing is the interactions between dad and his children. Because I mean, you can't replace that. Okay? You just can't replace that. But if you bring somebody else in the middle of what's going on, only because of the situation that I'm talking about, because you feel like he didn't have a job. I mean, like I said, you didn't say he was a bad dad. You didn't say he was a drunkard. You didn't say he beat you. I mean, it's a whole bunch of things. You divorced him mainly because he wasn't working. And man, I would love to know, why, if the man was, let's just say he was in a position where he couldn't work, or he couldn't work like he used to, so he's not making the money. So you feel like he should be working, even though when it was all in the beginning, he was making more than you, and now I mean, I'm just saying, man. I mean, that's a sad situation, and people that do stuff like that, they don't have good luck, man. I mean, when you do something, especially if she did it wrong, and that could be a reason why she's not getting. I mean, to me, she and all that. I mean, but the fact is, that's not for me to judge. But all I'm saying is, 10 years. So you kick this man out, and now you're doing everything by yourself. But for 10 years, you haven't found anybody. And like Kevin Samuel said, because the man that she's looking for doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. Because fact is, she is looking for a high value man. Here's the problem with that. Just like Kevin Samuel said, because I listen to a lot of his stuff, and it does make sense, because these guys that make more money like that, I mean, yeah, they'll come in and hit you. But I mean, other than that, they go hit and run. I mean, you are the type of woman that, yes, a man will come in, hit, and then just keep going. Just keep going. I mean, y- because even me, I would ask you, well, was he a bad guy? Was he a bad dad? And if you say no to any of that, and because the natural thing is for a person to say, oh, he was bad this, he was bad that. I'm not saying that he wasn't, but the natural thing would be to say, "Oh yeah, he did this, he did that. I didn't like this." But did you? I mean, did he just started doing that, or he been doing it? You know. And so I'm saying this because I just don't get it, man. You break up your family, you breaking up, and you're really hurting your children, because you're hurting your children. I mean, I don't know what else to say on that. So anyway, y'all leave some comments for me, because like I said, we this conversation is one that has to be had, but I also have some other videos coming up that's going to be touching on some stuff from Kevin Samuels, and I'll just be asking some different questions, because even though a lot of people and there was a whole lot of people that really liked him, but some people that didn't like him, you talk about different things that he did, and some of the things he said to women. Um, but sometimes you gotta try to listen to the message, and try to find and listen to the message, and see what a person is actually talking about. And yeah, Kevin Samuels has passed on, but I promise you, there's gonna be probably 10 more people, and I don't know, on YouTube, that's doing it right now. That's pretty much doing the same, some of the same things he's doing. May not be the same way, but so anyway, y'all answer that question for me. And it's mainly for the ladies, man. Just answer the question. When a guy is down, and he may come in, he's making more than you. And all of a sudden you're me. Oh, I'm making triple what I was okay 10 years ago. Okay, so now you're making more money. So now you wanna go from this type of man to whatever another caliber you call it, another caliber of man. But man, y'all holler at me on this here. This is, what are you doing? Look, leave some likes, comments, and look, man, check that Kevin Samuels video out. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Y'all be cool.